Hi guys, JesterArke here in Stonehearth, which is being released by Radiant Entertainment as the developers. As we can see, it is in Alpha 14. I've played a little bit of it, not a huge amount. Had a few problems with it being a bit buggy, but I actually really love the game, so we're going to jump in and give it a go. For a actual description of the game, feel free to check the Steam link, which will be down below. General gist of it though, it's like a little cute town builder defensey sort of thing. Yeah, let's jump in. This is the story of a brave band of settlers from... Okay, you can select one of two kingdoms. The Ascendancy, earnest and hard-working, loyal and well-rounded. Citizens of the Ascendancy chop, build and farm, confident that the known world is theirs to inhabit. Or raise children. The people of the desert learnt early that to survive they needed each other, and preferably as many others as they could reach. Now visitors find them generous hosts, and with access to goods from all over the world. We'll go the Ascendancy. Here, little cuties. A prosperous and industrious kingdom. Seeking new lands and adventure they set off to. Okay, temperate. Forests, rivers and mountains, default home of the Ascendancy. Or desert. Dry and sandy with chunky hills and sparse vegetation, default home of raised children. I'm gonna go temperate. They set off to Darkmoor Forest, a location that, a normal game, is sure to be an inspiring place to start anew. And if by inspiring they mean it looks kinda spooky, then sure. Okay, all your hearthlings have 3 stats: mind, body, and spirit. Mind, the ability to think intelligently. A high mind stat allows a hearthling to excel in complex mental activities such as crafting, influences diligence, curiosity, and inventiveness. Body. Competence at physical activities. Hearthlings with higher body stat will move a bit faster, attack harder, and live longer. Influences muscle, speed, and stamina. And spirit. Faith in other people. A high spirit hearthling will easily befriend animals and stand strong against enemies. Influences courage, willpower, and compassion. Okay, so for things like your soldiers and whatnot, you generally want a high body and a high, or moderate to high spirit. Things like your carpenters, weavers, anything that you're going to be promoting along different job lines, etc. You want your high mind. So let's roll for some new citizens, because these stats, not so crash hot. Nope. Nope. That one's not horrible, except for that person there. Oh, I got a message. Let's turn that sound off. Oh, you're pretty meh. Oh, what the heck, that'll do me. Okay, let's start with a farmer's hoe. I like to have a farmer set up straight away. I'm not going to put a saw down straight away. You start with a carpenter's saw, which will allow you to make a wooden sword anyway. A herbalist staff, so we can get someone to heal us. And a spindle. Realistically, the only one we'll use straight away is going to be the hoe. Embark. And now we've got map choosingness. I spend forever trying to figure this out. Well, not figure it out, I'm trying to get a map that I actually really like. So if you look on the right hand side here, trees, wildlife, minerals. Depending on where on the map you select, you can see the stats go up and down. So up on the top of a mountain you're going to find stuff all trees and wildlife, but a lot of minerals, you know, that sort of thing. I've got a very specific sort of idea in mind for where I want to set up my settlement. Please note you don't get access to this entire map. Actually, that could work. I think it will. Let's choose right there. Homogenizing stuff, rising sun, decompressing voxels, sharpening right angles. Some of these are really cute. Well, not so much cute, amusing. Little rabbit person on the other hand is kind of cute. Diversifying gender. Yeah, positioning pluses. Okay, here we go. Now, what am I doing? Let's take a quick look around. Okay, as far as little starting areas go, we've got berries, a little bit of stone to begin with, more berries, which is wonderful, and a natural little land bridge going over to the main area. Take a look. We'll take a bit of a look around. More berries, which is awesome, and a big hill to, or mountain to mine down to nothingness. Mwahaha. A bunny statue or mountain over here. So as you can see, where you choose to settle, you don't get access to that entire map. You just get a chunk of it. But I assure you that's more than enough. Okay, the reason I wanted a little area like this, you do get attacked. There are enemies in the game. So choosing this area, that's the only access point. If you're on a completely solitary island, the enemies will literally spawn on your island because they have to be able to get to you. By having a little land bridge, you're at least bottlenecking how they can get to you, if that makes sense. Doesn't my noggin. Okay, let's put down our town banner. Ta-da. And we'll name our town Haven. Okay, press 1 to pause the game. So there's a few things we're going to have to do pretty much straight away. First things first, we'll look at our peeps. Which one was the one we were going to set as a soldier? Leah Framer, okay. Now, for the farmer, we want someone not too worried about spirit. That one's sort of a bit of a throwaway character for me, so I'll leave them as a worker. So I think that one. The spirit's not so high, but they should hopefully be staying away from anything that requires them to be spirited. And you gonna be the, or hang on, which one? I think you. Change jobs for you. You can be the carpenter. Okay, now for a bit of planning, I'm going to set up my farming area over here. I might set up the stockpile over here to begin with as well. About 20 by 20 for the stockpile. Takes everything. Lovely. Gonna make sure we get some stone going. We definitely want the food. And we're gonna need lumber. It's a pity that we don't have, we've got some silkweed and flowers. Silkweed is used to make fabric, although you can grow it anyway once you've got the farmlands set up. And the flowers are healing. Now I'm going to move these over to over here, so all our berry bushes are in the same general area, which is the same general area we will be farming in. But for now, let's let them start moving around. You can see they're bringing everything over here. Gaining their vocations. Lovely. Now let's get some farmlands designated straight away. Okay. I always plan to have at least one area of everything except for the trees to start off with. Find 5x10s work for most of it. Yeah, I just skipped the wheat, didn't I? Wheat. Okay. Gonna skip the silkweed for the moment. I'll go bright bell flowers. Frost snap flowers. As I said, used for healing, also decorative stuff. Now along the back, we're going to plant up all the silkweed. All the silkweed forever. Now, realistically, this is more than this one little farmer can handle. We will designate another farmer before too long. Not going to worry too much about planting up trees just yet, though. That's another thing. Okay, one thing I do want to do straight away. Do I want to do it straight away? No, I don't want to do it straight away. Never mind. Forgets I said anything. Okay, you'll notice this central area is a funny little figure 8 shape. I do want to make this a big rectangle, square type doodad. So we're going to have a lot. Well, Grizzled Traveller approaches. Let's pause it and see what they want. Long journey over the mountains, eh? Well, you're in a good place now. Here's a little something to get you started. 1 rabbit jerky, 1 basket of corn, and 2 baskets of berries. Thank goodness. Okay. Just a little note too. At the end of every day, or start of the next day, more to the point, you get a overview of how your little villagey doodad has gone, and that will dictate whether or not you get more or get a new villager for the day. Okay, let's get these cut down as well, because they're going to be, well, they probably won't be in my way, but get them all cut down anyway. Destroy everything. Okay, once I do start running a bit lower on trees, once all these are out of the way and whatnot, I will plant up a little tree farm. Okay, let's get them going again. While I'm here. Okay, let's start with all this. I like to maintain 1 of each tool. Even though we can't build them yet, doesn't hurt to set them. I believe there's now a limit to how much you can queue up. I don't use the small crates at all, if I can help it. Maintain 6 of the large crates. And when we get to them, let's say 5 of the leather bounds. Five of the standard door. Jar. Okay. We'll maintain 10 of the beds. 2 shields. Again, I'm going to skip the little table and go straight for the bigger ones, even though it'll be a while before I can build them, but I will go these simple chairs. I think that ought to do us for now, as far as crafting queue goes. Set that to build as well. I'll get to it eventually. Okay, let's pause it. Close that. Now, things like the berry bushes, And the silkweed you can pick up and just move. Well, you can tell your little hearthlings to pick it up and move it. So let's try and keep roughly the same distancing. Yeah. Okay, any flowers, silkweed, all the rest of it that you come across, or that I'll come across in the wild, I'll pretty much move over to this general area. Make this the overall farming type area. Yeah, you can go over here. Is that about right? Nope. There. And you. You with the berries. I can go there too. And because it's there, let's grab this silkweed and put it beside our already growing silkweed. What have we got else-wise within this little radius? Not much. Okay, everything else is outside the fog of war type thing. Bunny rabbit, nom. You can befriend animals. Your hunter will also hunt them, obviously. Let's get back to the game. One problem I've had, I'll do this now. I don't know whether it's an actual bug in game or if it's just something that I've had the misfortune of experiencing a few too many times. Let's set up a 5x5 area here that will only accept tools and weapons and armor. Yeah, that. As such, let's change the designation on this one. Okay. Yep. And incidentally, there is the carpentry workbench that we asked to be built. I suppose we'd better start building somewhere for the carpenter. Now, a lot of people like to put each business in a different house, so let's go into place building. Got a bunch of prefab designs that you can go for, but I'm going to go a custom building. And we're just going to put down a decent sized area over here. 60 long, we'll go 25 deep. Unnecessarily big, yes, but I like it. We go wooden walls. Now that's as long as it'll let me stretch that piece. We want to make it look the same from both sides. Okay. That looks to be about the middle there. Maybe there. About there? Yeah. Near enough. Okay. That should do us. I think that's about all I want for this area. Finish. So that'll require 31 wooden logs. Build. Yes. Start. You will see our workers will get to it very shortly. Thank. It's going to fill up with wood very quickly. There's building, yeah. And we're coming up to night time. The flowers down the back end. It is a bit of a pity you can't sort of group move stuff. I mean, it makes sense in a way too. just want to get at least a few of these over to where I can easily farm them regularly, just to supplement what my farmer's already doing. Okay, so there you go. Look at that. They're digging out the ground underneath and placing the foundations that I asked them to. Okay. Hopefully I don't get attacked before I get a chance to build a sword. That would be unfortunate. Oh, the flower harvested. Okay, certain jobs seem to take priority, such as picking up and moving stuff. I don't know if that was a planned doodad or what the go is. Now I want to create a bit of a bottleneck sort of area through here. Yeah, wide should do it. Won't entirely close that off, there's no need to. That ought to do it. Finish editing, build. This means things won't be able to come straight across the bridge. I may add a bit more to this side of it eventually, but for now that should do. Hopefully give me a couple of extra moments, once I do get a soldier, to respond to any threats coming my way. Theoretically, maybe, possibly. Probably won't help so much, but I like to think it will. Okay. Now we've got a decent amount of the foundation down. Where are we? Over here. Place object. Carpenter's workbench. We'll put it about there, I think. Yeah. When the walls go up, they will put scaffolding up in front of it. But that should be in a nice place to prevent the scaffolding, or prevent it from interfering with the scaffolding. Okay guys, well, everyone's asleep. No, we've got a couple of work going up again. But for now, I think I might call that a bit of a wrap. I'll let it continue going through the night. I think, oh no, never mind, day's up, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let them continue building, so that'll be the end of this episode for us. This is JesterArke, and this is Stonehearth. Please feel free to hit the buttons of appreciation down the bottom. Thanks for watching, leave a message, and I'll see you guys next time.